Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol.
And Megan, right now, I think has a very, 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 I think the best chance of winning this game.
I don't know if it's too late to try this, but what if we potentially voted for Megan instead?
I feel like my name has like come up, but
Who?
I don't know. There's been a rumor that it's come from you.
Oh, why would he do that?
Jared texted me and said that Rohan told him that I had the idol.
I think I have this one-sided feud with Rohan going where I really want to get him out. Because I think it'd be a big move and I think he's going to flip on me soon.
I'll get straight to the point. Alex is gunning for you this week.
Should have just told me that when we talked.
What do you mean? What should I have told you?
They didn't want to do that and then I would have done something else.
I mean, I tried pushing you that way.
Really just made me want to vote her this week. I don't know if I could trust her again. Like, definitely can't trust her as much as I thought I did.
12th person voted out of this game, the 5th member of our jury, Luciana.
Keep it crunchy, y'all.
That was terrible.
So it was tough to see Luciana go. That's probably the hardest vote so far. Well, actually, Evelyn was harder because she actually never really did anything to me, and we just voted her out because she was close with some other people. Luciana, it hurt more because I was close with the whole game, and she just like kind of stabbed me in the back a little this week. So I guess like it was not as hard to write down her name as Evelyn, but it hurt me more.
I feel so bad for Luciana. Like, what I ended up finding out is that there was a plan to potentially vote out Rohan this round, and then Luciana told Rohan about it.
Switched it back onto Luciana because she, had no reason to do what she did and kind of put herself in that position. So back to Luciana, the vote went.
I really fucked up, dude. So close, so close. It was happening. Like, I mean, obviously I'm good at this game, so like, it was about to happen. Like, people were gonna vote for Sraya, even though it honestly probably wasn't most of their best interests. But I overextended just a little bit, and it blew up in my face.
Like, I don't even know why at the last tribal he even bothered to write Rohan's name down. He knew that, because one, he knew that it was not going to be Rohan, and two, like, the only thing that could have done was like cause drama, but because he admits to it like literally right after, it does absolutely nothing except for make people trust Jared even less.
He was saying like it was like a symbolic vote. It was like an FU vote for
No.
As much as I think Rohan's playing a great game, even though I'd vote for him to win if he got to the end, like, I don't want him to win this game. Like, he's just been so cocky and so arrogant. Like, I want someone with a good underdog story and a good come from behind story to win this game, and it's frustrating.
The more I think about it, the more Jared has a decent chance of winning.
I don't think so at all.
Really?
Why not? Why do you think he does?
If he made it to the end after like how the merge has gone, that would be kind of a miracle, you know?
I mean,
like, he can say that he had like no real alliance, but yet he made it through like everything.
but that's because he made it through everything because no one wanted to vote him. It's not like he was in trouble every week and he was narrowly avoiding getting voted out. Like, his name has not been written down once.
Yes, wait. Why do I feel like it has?
I can't remember Jared's name being written down yet. I might be wrong.
Well, then that's bad. That's a good thing for him in the end.
Oh, and Rohan decided to tell Jared that Megan has the immunity idol. So even less, he's just helping me now. Like, Megan was already my strongest ally and I knew she trusted me the most. But now, like, if I want to get Rohan out later, like, he's made it so much easier for me. Like, he broke his trust so much, her trust so much by going and telling Jared that. And, like, he was trying to make her feel, like, it was kind of disgusting what he was doing. Like, he was trying to make her feel guilty by, like, saying, like, oh, we've built a real connection. Like, if anything happens in this game, like, I don't want to lose you as a friend, blah, blah, blah. Like, Rohan, I know you, and, like, I know that you do value her as a friend, as do I, and, like, all that, but, like, that's kind of, like, going a little too far. Like, she's a very nice girl, and, like, she takes that really seriously. Like, I guess just guilt tripping her like that, it did not sit well with me.
So now I don't feel good at all. Luciana's gone, my meat shield is gone. Now I am the meat shield for someone else. And yeah, we're gonna lose these fucking children because of Alex. Like, these 3 freshmen are about to, one of them is about to win the game. Me, Jared, and Alex, it's not looking very good for us.
Once again, individual immunity is back up for grabs. So here's what we'll be doing this week. So for this week's challenge, it's going to be a gauntlet style challenge. So what that means is we have 5 separate activities planned for you, and after each activity, one person will be kicked out of the challenge. So if you guys remember, during the very first challenge of the season, we tested tribes based on a lot of different skills that you needed to potentially win this game. So for this challenge, we're going to be doing a similar thing, except instead of tasks being divvied up, everyone will be doing different tasks based on different skills to see if you truly fit the qualities of the one true survivor. All right, so with that, we're gonna get into the very first activity. I need everyone's hands on the screen or on screen for the entirety of this first challenge. All right, so for this first part of the challenge, we're gonna be testing your social skills. Obviously, having social skills in the game Survivor is incredibly important. However, this challenge is going to be testing your social skills outside of the game. So what we're going to be doing is everyone is going to pick one person in their lives outside the game to give a phone call. That person will hopefully pick up the phone, and hopefully pick up the phone quickly, because whoever's phone call takes the most amount of time is going to be out of the first round of this challenge. So we're going to randomize order, give you guys a second to figure out who you're going to call, and we'll get started. We randomized an order. Jared, you're going up first. So feel free to unmute yourself. You can grab your phone now, just make sure you're not texting anyone, and tell us who you're going to call, and I'll make sure I have a timer ready. And put on speaker, press the button, and then I'll start the timer.
I'm going to call my dad.
All right, gonna call your dad.
Go.
Jared calling his dad. Hopefully his dad picks up. Also make sure to put your phone on speaker so you can hear when they pick up.
Hello?
Dad, it's Jared.
Yeah?
This is gonna sound weird, but I'm doing a challenge for Survivor where I have to call a loved one or someone that I know in the shortest amount of time. So this is the reason why I'm calling you.
That's nice. Do I need to do something?
Do you want to entertain the audience?
No.
Okay. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, so congratulations, Jared. You got a successful pickup of the phone in 16.1 seconds.
I'm doing a Survivor challenge, and for that I need to call you. I guess I'll explain later. Okay, thanks for picking up. Bye.
Bye, Vita.
Okay. Hey, Mom, what's up?
Hey, Dad. Thanks for picking up.
How are you?
I'm on Survivor right now. You're part of a challenge.
Oh, very good.
And she answered. Hi, Mom. I got arrested.
Oh, great.
Just kidding. I didn't get arrested.
That's good.
Your guys' parents have been so nice. Or you guys have been so nice. You're just like, hey, I'm doing it for Survivor. Do you want to talk for a bit? I would have just been like, thanks, and hung up. But I'm a dick.
I'm gonna call my friend Bennett, and hopefully he's always on his phone. So, okay.
Love to see. What's up?
Pressing call.
Right.
Hello.
Oh my God. Hola Bennett.
Hola, Alex. Hola.
Okay, there we go.
Wow, that was absurd. I guess you called the right person because Bennett picked up in 3.44 seconds.
But he's never not on FaceTime, so he has to be on his phone.
Emma at 17.33 seconds was the slowest person in this challenge, meaning that she is officially out of this challenge. That's round one. That's how simple it can be. One misstep and you're out. So for the second round of the challenge, we're going to be testing your skill and timing. So what's going to happen is you must close your eyes. I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes. You guys will have to hit enter on a message sent to the Zoom chat as close to those 3 minutes as you think possible. So you have to count in your head, have to think about it, eyes closed, cannot look at any clock. You have to try to hit enter and send a message into the Zoom chat as close to 3 minutes as you possibly can. The person whose message is farthest away from 3 minutes will be out of this challenge. All right, 3 minutes begins now. So let's see how good everyone's internal clock is. Cannot look at any kind of clock whatsoever. No timing, no phones, no computer. Just waiting the 3 minutes while I get to commentate over all you guys. And Emma just spins violently in her chair. All right. And finally, Rohan, last one to come in and send his message while everyone else just got to watch you. Rohan was the last one to put in his time. He came in at 3 minutes and 37 seconds. He was not the closest one in this challenge. Sreya came in second place with 3 minutes, 27 seconds. And by second place, I mean second to last place. So Sreya did not win this challenge. Then came Jared at 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Then Alex at 3 minutes and half a second. And then Megan at 2 minutes and 56 seconds, meaning that Rohan was the farthest one away from 3 minutes with 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Rohan, I'm sorry, you're officially out of this challenge. So for the third part of the challenge, we're going to be testing your mental capacity and your memory specifically. So what's going to happen is I'm going to read 6 words to you guys. You guys will have to remember what the words are. You cannot write them down or do anything of the sort. I'm just going to read the 6 words 2 times. To remember what the words are, and then I'm going to ask you questions about the words. If you get a question wrong, and if you're the only one to get the question wrong, you're out of this challenge. If multiple people get a question wrong, we'll go on to another question, until we get one person out of this round of the challenge. Make sense to everyone? All right, so I'm going to read the 6 words twice. All right. Survivor, immunity, flag, strength, tribe, immunity. So those are the 6 words. I'm gonna read them one more time. Survivor, immunity, flag, strength, tribe, immunity. All right, first question, quick and easy. What was the 3rd word on the list? 3, 2, 1, reveal. All right, every single person wrote down flag. Every single person got it correct. Good job. All right, second question. Getting a little harder. How many total I's are there in this list? The letter I in all the words, how many total are in the 6 words? 3, 2, 1, reveal. We got 6 from everyone except for Sreya. 6 was in fact the correct answer. Sreya, that means you've lost this round. You're officially out of this challenge. Cannot win immunity. All right. And then there were 3. We got Alex, Megan, and Jared. All right. So for this 4th challenge, we're going to be testing a little bit of your physical capabilities. We asked you guys to get solo cups or cups of that sort before this challenge. This is where they're going to be involved. So what you're going to be doing is, again, a Survivor Michigan classic. You're going to be sitting in a chair, and with your feet, you must stack a 4, 3, 2, 1 pyramid with the solo cups with just your feet, nothing else. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to set up your cameras, make sure that I can see the cups on the ground for you guys, and then we'll get started. Last person to complete the pyramid will be out of this challenge. Survivors ready? Go. All right, let's see these happening. Jared off to a quick start. Megan struggled a little bit. Alex, I think, unstacked.
Can I pick it up?
You can only pick up your stack and move it with your hand and place it. That's the only time you can touch cups. Jared making quicker work of this challenge. Got those little clear solo cups going on. Already onto his 2nd layer. Alex's cups rolling everywhere. Megan's about to form that base layer. And Jared almost seems like he's running away with this part of the challenge. He's got the feet of an 8. Look at that dexterity going on.
Oh my god. There's 0% chance I get the full stack.
Oh my gosh.
Jared now realizing he has stacked 2 cups on top of each other. That's going to put him back from what was a blinding lead in this challenge. Megan currently knocked over a cup on her 2nd layer. She opened her 3rd layer and can't get that cup. Alex still on his 1st layer. Jared just getting started on his 2nd layer. Right. Megan now looks like she got that 2nd layer done. Only 3 cups left to stack for Megan, but Jared coming from behind right now. Well, Alex has been struggling this entire challenge. Meanwhile, Jared is on his 3rd layer, 2 cups left, making quick work once again once he found that 10th cup. Jared, with 1 cup remaining, your stack must stand by itself for 5 seconds once you're done. Jared placed the final cup. 3, 2, 1. Jared is on to the next round between Megan and Alex. They're at the same spot right now, working on that 3rd layer with Alex in a slight lead. Megan knocks another cup over, feet shaking.
Yeah.
Alex doing a very interesting strategy, almost palming the cup with his toes, while Megan's going at it with 2 feet. Alex has placed that cup. Alex has 1 cup left. If he gets this cup on top, he is moving on to the finals with Jared. Alex shaking a little bit. Let's see if he can get it down. Meanwhile, Megan trying to come back. Just 2 cups. Alex knocks his whole stack over. Megan knocks her whole stack over. Wow, we have a challenge today.
Megan, thank you for that, Megan.
No, thank you for that, Alex.
Wow, Megan's got cups spread out all over her room. Alex, same thing. Cups are just falling.
Shut up, Brady.
I'm sorry, my job is to give you guys shit, and I'm enjoying every single second of it.
Megan, we're cross-country runners. What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but my legs I didn't think would shake this much. God damn it.
Megan, a cup falls into another cup. once again.
You know what? Okay, it's okay.
Can I do this challenge for a second time?
Thanks, Jared.
Where are my cups?
Alex just lost some cups somehow. I don't know how you lose a solo cup, but he did it. And Jared said, you know what, I'm gonna do the second time to prove to you guys how easy this is.
Guys, I have connected toes. This should help.
I can see he has connected toes.
Yeah. My 2
Meanwhile,
seconds.
Alex is still palming the entire cup with his foot. And he's on that third layer. 2 cups to go for Alex. 3 cups to go for Megan. Megan, you gotta get going if you're gonna catch Alex. Alright, Alex placing his second to last cup.
Stop talking!
Get back. Stop talking. I'm sorry, I can't. Tied neck and neck right now. Megan knocks a cup over. But just replacing the cup she knocked and... Oh. Alright, Alex drops his cup again. Trying to make adjustments.
I'm just readjusting.
Meanwhile, Jared's back in this challenge for round 2. For no one's enjoyment except for ours. Not for Alex, not for Megan. But with that, Alex is on his last up. Last time he was at this spot, he knocked his entire stack down. Let's see if he can get it now. Alright, Alex is focusing up. Drops the cup. Megan's got her second to last cup. She's got 2 cups to go. Alex on his last cup.
Alright, I'm done again.
Jared is done again. Congratulations, Jared. You don't win anything.
I don't know what the distance to be for this. This is like...
Megan has not dropped back over once again. Alex still has 1 cup left, but knocked his stack over entirely last time he was at this position. All right, Megan started over. Alex just places 1 cup. Sounds a lot easier than it is. 3.
Let's go!
1. Alex wins the 10 stack, is on to the finals of this challenge with Jared. Megan, I'm sorry, you're out of this challenge.
That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
Good, we're glad we can challenge you in Survivor. Jared, how you feeling? You did 2 stacks.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. That was really easy for me.
For the last and final part of this challenge, we're going to be testing your intelligence, your puzzle ability, your mental ability, all of that. So what I'm going to do is send you a random jumble of letters. You must sort that jumble of letters into 3 words that are a Survivor-related term. The first one to sort those words out and say the phrase aloud wins individual immunity. All right, Survivors ready? Go. Letters are in the chat. There are 24 letters. Put them in alphabetical order just for you guys.
Oh my god, how many eyes is that?
A lot of eyes.
Can I zoom in? What the fuck?
You can write them down, zoom in, do whatever you want. But that's it.
Do we know how many letters it is?
It's 24 letters in total.
That helps.
There are 3 words. I will not tell you the lengths of the words until this challenge is 5 minutes in the going. But first person to say the 3-word phrase wins immunity. All right, so with that, we've hit the 5-minute mark. You guys get your first hint. The first word in the sequence is 10 letters long. The second word is 8 letters long. The last word is 6 letters long. As your guys' first hint at 10 minutes, you guys will get another hint if you guys make it there. But I guess we'll see if this hint is enough for you guys to pull ahead of someone who
10, 8, 6, you said?
10, 8, 6. I am. You're just okay. You're just like staring.
I zoned out. I'm alive.
I got it. Individual immunity winner.
Jared, with that, is in fact the individual immunity winner. That was the phrase. So, Jared, congratulations. You have won individual immunity. Cannot be voted out at Tribal Council this week.
I'm a dumbass. I saw one of the M's as an N, so I didn't even see the 2 M's.
Oh.
Alex, coming so close but falling just short in this challenge. Once again, Jared, congratulations. You are, in fact, this week's individual immunity winner. Everyone, I'll see you guys at Tribal Council this week, where you cannot vote for Jared, but one of the other 5 of you going to be going home this week. All right, that's all I have for you. Grab your stuff, heading out. Good night.
I got my first vaccine today, so I guess you could say that I managed to get 2 immunities in less than a day.
But yeah, I mean, Jared ended up winning, which is kind of like path of least resistance in my eyes. I don't think I can him out anyway.
Kind of like the most unexpected person to win an immunity.
Yeah. So for those of you who didn't know, I have been playing the entire games up until this point from my house in New Jersey, so I have not been on campus. And I'm graduating in a month, so I was like, for this last month of school, I'm gonna come back to campus.
You know, I'm glad I made it here. You know, I made Final 6. That's still pretty good.
Like, it just blows my mind because like I've been running the game even though I've been 1,000 miles away from University of Michigan, which is like the school that this game is affiliated with.
It's not the game I was hoping to expect, but it's the game that I have, so I gotta take it as it is.
So yesterday, post-tribal, post-challenge, one of my producer, Hannah, sends in the chat, my producer group me chat, oh, Alex, have you received a vote so far this game? And I know she knows that I haven't yet, because we talked about it in our last producer confessional. And so, you know, I am pitching this perfect game right now. My name has come up various times. It's not been thrown out yet. People could see that as a reason I should win. People could see it as a reason I shouldn't win, regardless of the fact. I really hope that my own producer, Hannah, did not just jinx my perfect game. You know, right after that, Nathan sends a picture of Armando Galarraga's imperfect perfect game where the umpire fucked it up in the last inning of the game.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe. He is safe. Lawsuit missed the base. Are you kidding me? Why is he safe? You see right here. Why is he safe? Oh my goodness, Jim Joyce. No. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. What a travesty. What an absolute travesty for Armando Galarraga.
I really hope in this situation Hannah Alberry is not Jim Joyce, because I will forever hate him for what he did to my guy Armando, the Venezuelan, who had a terrible MLB career. That was his one chance to leave an impact on the sport by having, you know, I think it was the 4th perfect game of that season. I went on a little baseball tangent there, but hopefully mine doesn't have to be a controversial one and I just make it to the end.
I've been thinking about what I want to have happen at Tribal, and I definitely want either Megan or Rohan voted out, because I think they are the 2 biggest threats in the game right now.
My first inclination is to say Megan, but she has the idol, so yeah, that's a big problem.
And like, she said she was gonna play last week and didn't, but like, I can almost guarantee that she'll play it this week. Like, I have no basis to go off there, but like, if I were her, I would expect the vote to be going to the person with the idol.
Yeah.
So right now, Megan has the idol. This is very, very bad right now. However, what if I convince her that I am 100% voting for Rohan, and convince her that people are too scared to vote for her, so I might as well just vote Rohan? But instead, I can vote for Megan anyways. And whichever way happens, she could play it and Rohan could still go home, or she could get voted out with it in her pocket.
Essentially, I want to flush her idol, no matter what, so.
Strongly agree. Yeah. I've basically been thinking the same thing, like, we either get her to play it and don't vote for her, or we vote for her and she doesn't play it and then she gets voted out, but then if we vote for her and she does play it, then it's kind of like whoever she writes down is gone and it's random.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for Megan because, like, she values people being straight up with her, but I have to remember that this is a game, and, you know, I think she can win this whole thing if she gets to the end. I think right now she has the best chance.
You know, another option that I've been considering is, you know, in the worst case scenario, we could potentially vote for Emma.
Emma?
It's a wild card shot, but, you know, she has been well connected with a lot of people, so it's a possibility.
And yeah, dude, I'm not feeling good with the Spirits, especially because Alex tried to get me voted out last week. And then the whole shit with Megan went down, so I don't know where I stand with them. I don't know what my path to the end is. I don't feel good at all.
But yeah, do you have a preference? It seemed like you were leaning more towards Emma than you were to Alex, right?
Yeah, but I'm open.
Okay.
I'm an open book in that regard.
I'm thinking if we can get Megan on board to write down either Alex or Emma's name, then we could even change our minds and write down Megan's name.
That's what I was thinking.
But I guess this is where the King of Games thrives, is the moments we live for. Obviously, it's like 3 guys or 3 girls left in the game, and like we're seniors / grad students, and they're freshmen. Don't want to lose to any of them.
Yeah. But something that he said to me that kind of turned me off was that he said he noted that there's 3 guys and 3 girls. The 3 guys are all upperclassmen, and the 3 girls are all freshmen. And he said he did not want to see one of the freshman girls winning. And it implicitly said because they're freshmen.
I actually should probably tell you this. We should probably keep this between us. He probably would be pissed off if he heard I told you this or any.
Okay, I won't say anything
at
this point.
Basically, he said he was concerned about the 3 freshmen, you, Sreya, and Emma. And basically, in my call with him, he said, I don't want to lose to freshmen.
Did he say this past time?
He said it yesterday when I talked to him.
Oh my gosh. And then Jared also told me, he said not to tell anybody, but it's Jared, so he said that Rohan told him that he just can't lose to a freshman, which we already know this from Alex.
We already know that.
But there's no way Rohan wants to go to the end with us then. Actually, I have not heard like any names for the vote.
Okay.
I wouldn't be shocked if mine came up though. So
yeah, like I'll be 100% honest, your name has come up. So yeah.
Do you mind me asking like who's brought it up?
I have mentioned it on occasion, so I'm one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I'm one of them. Rohan mentioned it at one point.
He lies when he should be honest. He's honest when he should lie. I like him as a person. He's just not playing very well.
The fact that, Rohan has said to me, I have never even considered, nor will I ever write your name down. Like, it's fine if you want to, like, vote me out or stuff, whatever. But the fact that you're, like, blatantly lying to me like that is just too much.
I'm kind of leaning towards voting out Rohan, only because he called me a child, and I'm legally 18, I am legally 18, but I'm legally an adult, and I can make my own choices. So let me live.
If we have 3 next week and we all stick to it, we could vote out whoever we wanted.
Yeah.
Is Jared still voting for me, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I wish I ever knew what Jared was doing. Oh wait.
I swear to God, if I get a vote tonight, if he starts trying to make some sort of argument, I'm gonna be like, look, dude, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I've heard you voting my name.
Okay, who told
which isn't
you?
surprising. And I figured this would happen, so like ever since last vote, I've kind of known that I've had to play the idol anyways.
Okay.
Which I know that's what everybody wants for it to get flushed, so
Who told you that I was voting for you?
I think literally everybody in this game, but...
Of course. All right.
Are we voting Soraya or Rohan?
I thought we were doing Rohan? Wait, I'm so confused.
I thought we were just talking about Soraya.
Who are we doing? I don't care.
So now I just have to trust that Emma, Alex, and Megan are not lying to me, and they're gonna vote Rohan and not for me, because one way or another, the vote's gonna be for Rohan or the vote's gonna be for me.
And like, I really want to make a move with Sreya this week, but Sreya, for some reason, has been unable to get into a Zoom call with anyone the entire weekend because she has too much work to do. I'm like, bro, we have tribal in literally 30 minutes.
Who do we want out? 3 minutes. I think Rohan's a safer option, but...
Wait, you mean Rohan or Soraya?
Rohan.
You think?
Like...
But also, like, in the next week, Jared would definitely work with Soraya, but there's no way Jared would really work with Rohan.
And I have that 50-50 immunity that I could use, but oh my god, I really, really want to hold on to it for one more vote, because I feel like if I make it through this one, I'm gonna have to use it to the next one. Otherwise, I'm definitely gonna go home.
I wanted to work with her and Jared this week and get out Alex or Emma, but like, Sreya is taking 20 minutes to respond to my messages and also refusing to get into a Zoom call with me, and like now everyone is talking about voting her out.
I'm crossing my fingers. I don't know what to do at this point. There's no turning back.
Come on in, guys. All right, before we start, let me welcome the members of our jury that could make it today. We got Carolyn, Brian, and Will. Brian always coming in with the heavy levels. All right, so we'll jump right in by talking about the challenge. Alex almost pulled out another immunity win, couldn't do it. How are you feeling this week, considering especially how chaotic last week was?
You know, the challenge was a bit of a heartbreaker. I didn't even have all the correct letters written down, so I was kind of never really in it. Yeah, and it's scary. Kind of similar vibes to last week. A lot of names being thrown out. A lot of uncertainty about what's happening, so I could definitely be the vote, and I kind of wish I was in Jared's spot right now.
So speaking of Jared, got that nice little immunity necklace on right now. Do you think it's helping you? But also, it seems like it's been like weeks since you've been on the majority of an actual vote. So do you think you really need it? Do you think you're just kind of getting like dragged along, or how do you feel about your position in the game?
I'd love to say like I don't really need immunity at some points of the game, but you never really know what's gonna happen until votes are read. You know, if I didn't have this necklace, there was a chance that I could still be voted out. So I still am glad that I have this necklace because you never know when a vote's gonna potentially come your way.
Absolutely. Speaking of immunity, Megan came out last week during General Council, said, hey, I have an idol, I'm gonna play it. Didn't end up playing it. What are the odds that, you know, potentially have an idol might play it this week instead?
I would say it's a strong possibility. I even have it sitting right here. There has been a lot going on this week, and I only have this vote or next vote to play it. And everybody knows about it now, so I don't know. It's just kind of worth playing at this point. Although people might not believe that because I did lie about that last week, so I don't really know. But yeah.
So, Emma, talking about the flow of information a little bit, it seems like it's been pretty hard to keep secrets because even last week, Jared had to come out and be like, yeah, Megan, I was trying to blindside you this week, but obviously that information got back to you. So has it just been really hard to keep secrets? Is information just always flowing in this group of 6?
I mean, I definitely think so. You know, you hear of everything basically. If there's, you know, maybe a plan to get you out, you know, you're sure to hear about it. And so, you know, I think definitely people need to watch what they say, because, you know, maybe just because they're safe this week doesn't mean they're safe next week. And they're just burning more and more bridges. And, you know, could be a fatal mistake.
Ron, I haven't heard from you yet at this tribal council. What is your view on the whole, you know, free-flowing information to everyone?
Yeah, like, you kind of nailed it right on the head. Like, there's no secrets when it comes to this group of 6. And not gonna lie, it does make it a little frustrating sometimes to try to play the game. It makes it you have to kind of tiptoe around all your conversations to make sure you don't say the wrong thing, you don't text the wrong thing, and especially when some people are only communicating with you over text, there's not much you can say because that shit can be screenshotted immediately and sent to everyone in the game.
That is a huge difference between College Survivor and Real Survivor. You can send screenshots. You can do shit like that. Sometimes your plans are written down, and it can be leaked to other people, and it's kind of chaotic, but also fun. So, Soraya, we're talking about free-flowing information this week, apparently. So, has there been common names coming up this week, more so than others? Has it just been everyone, considering there's only 5 people that can give votes this week? Or what's been your view of the situation?
I think as we've gotten fewer and fewer people in the game, everyone's name will come up, but you can't help but notice that still, as it has been throughout the game, some people's names come up less than others. And I think that's always been true. I think something I've noticed is that for some people, it's almost a ticking time bomb. You know that your name is coming up repeatedly and repeatedly, and it's gonna, you know, blow up at some point. But this has been really late because everyone's already made it to Final 6, but, you know, things are blowing up now.
So, care to elaborate at all on some of the people whose names is coming up more versus less, or do you want to keep that ambiguous?
Nah, I'll keep my secrets.
All right. Not many secrets to be had in this game, but you keep the few that you have. All right, so Jared, obviously I know when I played, it gets down further and further, and at Final 6, sometimes you're targeting the biggest threat in the game, the biggest threat to win. Is that what's happening this week, or are there different motivations behind what people are trying to get the vote on?
I mean, like, I hope people do focus on thinking about who the big threats are, because we are getting very, very close to the end at this point. So I do think it's smart to be focusing on that kind of retrospect. I'm sure that other people have different thoughts about, you know, what kind of people you want to vote out at this point in the coming votes. But, you know, for me, I really do want to be focusing on the bigger threats in the game, because those are the people who stand the best chances at winning right now.
And Jared, you've said multiple times that you think Rohan is one of the biggest threats. At Tribal Council, you said like 2 or 3 times. Is it fair to say that you might be targeting him this week?
Yeah, let's just say it's not out of the question.
All right, Rohan, so how does that feel? Or Alex, you gotta say something? You wanna jump right in? I saw you on mute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, Jared has gone after Rohan before, but Jared also likes to say his plans in ways with a lot of probablys and maybes and could be's. Like, he never actually tells you what he's gonna do, so it's always very difficult to know what he actually is doing. Like, he had immunity this week. He could have been like pretty straightforward with what he wanted to do, but instead he continued with the probablys and maybes. So yeah.
I mean, Jared told me straight to my face this week that he was gonna vote me. So, I mean, I would be a little surprised if he voted Rohan and didn't vote for me. So I guess we'll see.
So Jared, last week you said fuck it. Let's try to keep it secret. Blindside Megan. This week you go to Megan and just say, Megan, I'm voting for you. A lot of different strategy there.
Yeah, basically what happened is info got leaked again, keeping in theme with the cats out of the bag theme for the whole season. Word got leaked to Megan that I was trying to flush her idol, and, you know, it's frustrating that people can't keep a damn secret in this game, so I ended up having to confess everything to her. So, yeah, I did tell her I was probably voting for her. Like, no, I said I was definitely voting for her, not probably. You know, I'm pretty sure that's still standing right now, but, you know, the voting hasn't happened yet. Anything can change. But in a sense, though, Alex is right that I have been saying a lot of probablys and maybes, you know, because I don't want to give, like, too much away except for, you know, kind of what happened earlier today with me saying I'm definitely voting for Megan. I've had people tell me that I should never work for the government because I can't keep secrets. So, yeah, like, yeah, I get the read.
It seems like to combat, like, everyone telling everyone everything right now, there's just plans to blindside literally every person in this game, which isn't a bad idea to combat the honesty, because you don't know where it's heading if there's a blindside plan on everybody. So I think that's kind of where we're at in this game, that every vote from now on, you could think it's you, like, because that's what people have been saying.
So Sreya, Rohan, do you guys have anything to add to the conversation? Jump on in if you want.
Yeah, so like, obviously this happened a while ago, but we were talking about how Jared is always throwing my name out at tribal councils and calling me a big threat. And yeah, it seems like, you know, some people in this game have a very slim chance of like winning. And it's, in my eyes, it's like their only goal is to make sure that I don't win either, which is very frustrating to deal with.
A few comments. I know that Rohan just said Jared has some kind of slim chance of winning, but who else has gotten away with voting for whoever he wants without any consequences whatsoever? As for all the nonsense and texting each other that's gone down right beforehand, I mean, it's to be expected because you have to lie to someone if you're gonna pull off a vote. And if everyone's gonna share your lie, then obviously that devolves into complete paranoia, but at the end of the day, you have to believe in someone. And I think that something coming 10 minutes before a tribal isn't gonna shake someone as much as a conversation that came like a good amount of time before is.
Absolutely. All right, so before we get into voting, let's open the floor. Is there anything anyone else wants to say? Anyone else want to share their plans for this week? Or we can get on to voting. All right. So before we get on to voting, I have to ask the age-old question. Emma, did you yell at your mom for picking up her phone too late?
Not necessarily. I did jokingly get mad at her, but I did not yell at her. I was nice. I was the kind child.
Good, kind soul. All right. Now that we got that very important question asked, we're going to get on to voting. So it is, in fact, time to vote. So, Jared, you're going to be up first. All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Well, it's not very hidden. And although I hate to do it, I think my name has been brought up enough, and I know there's an advantage out there, so I'm playing it this week for myself.
All right, so Megan has played that necklace as an immunity idol. That is, in fact, a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast towards Megan will not count. All right, so when the votes are read, the decision is final. Person being voted out will be asked to turn their Zoom video off immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Megan, does not count. Second vote. Rohan. That's 1 vote for Rohan, 4 votes left. Sreya. Sreya, that is 2 votes Sreya, 1 vote Rohan, 2 votes left. 13th person voted out of this game, 6th member of our jury. Sreya, please turn your Zoom video off. All right, with a game of 0 secrets and a very free stream of information, congratulations to some of you for successfully still being able to pull off the blind side. For those of you on the wrong side of the vote, best I can do is wish you the best of luck heading into the final 5. All right, so I have for you. Grab your stuff, head out. Good night.
It's gonna be a wild finish.
You wanted to know where my head's at, and right now my head is empty.
Does he really deserve to sit at the end? Like,
everybody wins.
No fucking way, really? Like, it's lit.
And the winner of Survivor Michigan Season 7, the Wolverine Wheel.
I guess that was always a suspicion in the back of my mind because I have been duped completely a couple of times, but I have to say, this was a blindside on me again. I think I'm a little bit too trusting, but that being said, it was totally fun to play with everyone, and I wish everyone the best of luck. I'm rooting for the freshman girls, even if I wasn't able to be one of them. And I know people are not counting Jared as a threat right now, but as I said, he's been able to get away with voting for whoever the heck he wants. And you know what? Maybe I'm a little bit DeBear strong even after getting voted out.